There's 2 nights a week that we race, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays always seem to be a little stronger than Thursdays, but probably we'll get to 45 to 50 boats on a Tuesday, and on Thursday we'll get something less. We try to keep the boats size-wise in certain divisions so that everything is fair. They're broken down into fleets, and basically it's by size of boats, and that way you don't get a really big boat with a really small boat. Because it's very difficult then. A big boat rolls over a small boat, and it's just like he's been walled out of wind for who knows how long.
I don't think I've had more excitement in my week on anything else that I do. There's a whole, I can feel a nervous pit in my stomach with every single start. 5 years in, I still have that same nervous pit, and it stays with me the whole day. There's nothing like it.
I've been racing now for, 30 years. It's a lot of fun. It's a great sport. It's very social.
On one hand, I find that it is extremely cathartic, relaxing, and on the other hand, the mental challenge of racing is something that just keeps going all your life. You just never learn it all.
It's my passion. I love racing. You're out there, you're on the water, you're free, your tactics on the boat, you work as a team from the starting line to the finish line. And it's just exhilarating.
We race under our handicap system called PHRF, and it is supposed to augment all the boats fairly, much like golf scoring does, so that people can enjoy and race against each other with non-white boats. And it does a pretty good job. And I think PHRF is actually a really good rule for that because it's inexpensive and it gets boats off the dock.
It's competitive as you want it to be. And so some people, you know, the white sail divisions around here are just a way to get off the dock, but in other cases, you know, that's how they've chosen to be at their competitive peak. With spinnakers, it's automatically ratcheted up a little bit, and it can be considerably beyond that.
With the warning starts, we're focused. We're in the boat, we know what we're looking for, and then the talking stops for the race.
Some people are more competitive than others. There are some good racers out there. There are some that are new. You don't have to know a lot when you first start out. You learn through experience. You learn through making mistakes. You learn through watching the best sailors in the club.
These guys I don't know what they're doing out there, but man, they go fast and in the right direction. Kind of a privilege on my part to be someone so inexperienced participating and racing with them. We had a couple of successful nights, but we don't know why. We're starting to get a handle on what we're actually doing. I think understanding the course, there's so much depth to it. No two races are the same, no two experiences are the same, and I think that's also part of it.
I think it's the urgency of doing something. You have to basically learn to tack at a specific time because it's tactical reasons. And it's like you go around a mark and you got to hoist a chute at the mark. You can't take an hour and a half to do it, you know. So it's the urgency of doing things, and because of that, there's a lot of team focus on it. You'll sail with 5 or 6 people, and if or even 4 people, depending on the size of the boat, but if everybody's playing their cards right and doing their job correctly, the boat accelerates through tacks and goes around marks cleanly, and you have good racing that way, and you learn about sailing.
It's so much fun. It's a community. It's a family. It's my life for my husband and myself.
Absolutely. I mean, I've sailed with lots of people who never intend on crossing a starting line, and yet they will say to me, they'll go, I wonder if we can go faster than that guy. It's inherent. I mean, as soon as you get on the water, you're always wondering, I wonder if I can beat that guy.